Hi, we are live. Welcome back to my page and welcome back to a live series, Lunch with Helen. And joining our lunch today, we have a special guest. Her name is Thanh-Dong. She is a lab scientist and she converted to become a business owner, digital business owner. And first, I want to say thank you, Ji, for being here with me today to share your journey. And let me introduce a little bit about myself for who are watching this live or replay the first time. My name is Helen. I moved to Australia about 11 years ago with my mom. And I start my career with beauty industry. And then I met my husband. Then we moved to Melbourne to start our family. And now we have a little son. And I also changed my career. So at the moment, I working at a dental assistant and also a digital business owner. That's how I met Chị Thanh. And Chị Thanh, can you introduce a little bit about yourself so everyone get to know you more?
Hi, Helen. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Helen, for having me here today at with your talk show that you have weekly, twice a week. So it's an honor to be here. Just a little bit about myself. My name is Thanh-Dong. I live in the States, Lansing, Michigan, with my family. We moved here about almost 28 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while. Uh, so I am a full-time clinical laboratory scientist, and I joined this business about six months ago. So I have, yeah, as a part-time side hustle. Thank you,
So
Helen,
I
for having me here again.
thank you, G. So you've been there for a long time. No wonder your English is perfect. I was like, your English is so fluent. You just like local. You were like you born there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And I know that I heard that you one kind of person that you're very scared that you appear in the social media, but
Yeah,
now you're here with me and we are go live on my
right.
page and your page. So you
Yeah.
did this! Yay!
I did.
Congratulations! So as a like introvert person and
Mhm,
very shy, um, what made you start this business? And I know that you are a lab scientist.
mhm.
I know that's to get your degree, you have to put a lot of effort and time into it. And
Right,
I
yeah.
assume, yeah, and I assume that you have a stable job and
Mhm.
stable income. So what made you start this business?
I started out as a lab scientist because it fits my personality very well. You know, we don't see or talk to people a lot. We just kind of do your own thing. Um,
Mm.
but I come to learn about this business from my coworker. We all know her. It's Dom. So she introduced to me, or she started talking about this business a few times with me, but I never thought I could do it because I could never picture myself doing this right now, what we're doing, like doing live stream and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, and then Dum showed me that, she did it, like, and she was very comfortable doing it. I mean, she learned, but then she showed me the whole process and everything. And then after a few months of kind of, looking at her, seeing her journey, then I started thinking of doing it, you know. Um, well, I wanted to do it just because I'm single. I don't have a family. I do have my siblings. My whole family is here with me. But like my own family, I don't have it. I don't I don't have that. So that in mind, I wanted to have like a better future, like financially, with one source of income. I mean, it's okay, but for me to have a better or a comfortable retirement or for my future years, it's a bit patchy, you know what I mean? So that's why I saw what she was doing and what she accomplished from this business. Then it made me realize that I really needed to have a plan B for myself, for my future, another source of income. Yeah, so that's how I joined. I mean, it took me a while to really like I had to really talk to myself a lot to see if I was able to do it or not. And then after a while, I just told myself, you just gotta do it because it
Just do
kept,
it. Yeah.
once you start thinking about it, it always stays in your mind. You can't get rid of it,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
and then I just finally gave up. I was like, I'm gonna do this. So, so I did.
I think the difference is a lot of people heard about it, but some people they just heard about it and then they just forget about it. But if
Right.
you heard about it and it's stuck in your mind, it's a
Right.
sign that you need to start
It
it.
it was a sign. You
Yeah.
say, yeah, because I just like I thought about it. And then I told myself, like, "No, you can't do this. You can't do it. You're not gonna be able to be like Dumb and do what she's doing. You can't do it." I kept on telling myself that. But then that thought, like I said, it never left my head. You know what I mean? I wanted more income. I wanted to explore, do a little bit more, walk, step out of the box, step out of my comfort zone, learning new things, doing new things. So
Oh, I
yeah,
glad that you
that's
did because
yeah.
you obviously you can. You just told yourself that you can't. That's why I tell a lot of my partner and also my coworker. I have some coworker. That's why I want to lie in English today because I know some of my coworker they really want to do it. They want to change their
Mhm,
lifestyle because they have kids as well. They say
mhm,
like work life just getting too busy for them. They want to do something, but then they're afraid that's they can't do it. They can't go online and they can't talk like me. I say I
mhm.
couldn't do it like I doing like today. I
Right.
need a lot of practice. And
Mhm. For sure. Yeah.
yeah, and I reckon is you just be confident and comfortable at what you're good at.
Mhm.
Do you reckon?
Mm. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, like me and you doing like this, but we are not very confident as we are when we in our workplace.
Right.
I reckon,
Right.
yeah, because
I
you've been
mean,
doing it for a year, and
you're
like I've been
right.
doing it for 3 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I totally agree with you. Like when you're in your comfortable area, comfortable zone, you tend to be more comfortable of what you've been doing. Learning something new, putting yourself out there, doing something that you have never done before. It's a challenge. It's a
yeah,
struggle. I mean, especially for me too. I don't talk that much. I'm a shy person. I know. I mean, with my group of circles, and I'm more talkative with them. But um, for me to throw myself on the social media every day, that was really something that I had to learn. That I had to tell myself that you have to do this for to be able to succeed. In this business. So, yeah.
and yeah, and I say like when I start working at dental assistant, I'm so scared because if dental told me, Helen, can you do my dental chart? I'm scared
Mm,
because I didn't know anything. I was like, I'm so scared. I'm gonna do it wrong. But now
mm,
like I've been doing it for 3 4 years, and like if dental told me to do it, I say okay, easy. So
right,
what make you feel more confident? You just need to be good at it, and how
right,
you need
yeah.
to practice.
You
Um,
yep. You have to
Yeah,
practice. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I remember the first time that I did like a live stream by myself on my own. It was such a mess. Like I was so nervous that I just didn't know which button to hit to end my live, my live session. And it was,
I think this is the story of
yeah,
all of us. We all the same. We
right.
all start
Yeah.
somewhere. We all start there.
Right.
I mean, communication and speaking is for me. I think that's the best skill to have, because
Mm-hmm.
think about it. Wherever you go, whoever you are, you need to communicate. Like
Right.
at work, you communicate with your
Mm-hmm.
coworker. You go
Yeah.
to a doctor, you need to communicate with them.
Right.
And with your partner, you need to have a good skill of communicate to
Yeah.
maintain the connection.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and even your kid later, like you don't want your kid to grow up and not talking with you because you're not good at it. You're not
Yeah.
good at
Yeah.
communication, not good at
Right.
speaking. So in some state, your partner or your kid will stop talking to you because
Right.
they don't get the connection anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think then when you realize and you try to fix it, it's kind of a bit late.
Too late. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. We have to like you have to face your fear, kind of. You have to face your fear um and start learning and start doing the things that you're not comfortable with. Like I wouldn't be here, like you wouldn't be here, like we wouldn't be here together if we hadn't started, we hadn't
Yeah.
joined this business, we hadn't learned all of the skills. So it was a good challenge, I guess, in life.
Yeah.
We've learned,
Exactly.
we came through a lot. We've learned a lot from this, especially me from this business. I learned a lot, and I felt really accomplished in some ways, um, after joining this business. So I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you are very confident when you're at work because you're good at it. And
Mhm.
me too. I confident at work as
Mhm.
dental clinics because I know what I'm doing and I
Mhm.
very confident about myself. And if you can improve your communication and speaking skill, then you can bring it anywhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can bring it anywhere, and you feel more confident and you feel more proud of yourself,
You
and
would.
you become a different person. You'll be surprised.
Yep. You would. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And as an introvert person, improve your communication skill. That is help you in this minute and outside as well. Is there anything you want to share? What this business help you to improve and inside and outside the business?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my sister recently told me that, after I did this, I've become better. Like my
More
speaking
open.
skills is a little bit better. I talk more and I talk more, how do you say, like fluently in Vietnamese, because I came here when I was 11 years old. So my Vietnamese has become a little bit limited over time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
for after I joined this business, of course I had to learn a lot. I use a lot of Google Translate to help me with my Vietnamese a lot. And a lot of the time when I communicate with my family, especially the little ones, I use a lot of English. And if not, then it's like half and half. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So my communication skills has improved over um lately, recently, just because of what we're doing, because we have to, what is it? We have to talk to people a lot, and then most of our leads. potential business partners are Vietnamese. So I have to learn to better use of my Vietnamese. So that's one thing that I've learned, that I felt um, that I have, how do you say, improved because of this. Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I say I can feel your you much more confident when you speak in English, because you say you good at it. That's why you're very
I
confident. I know
I
that
mean,
you
oh,
can
go
speak
ahead.
very nice in Vietnamese, but I can feel the energy from you when you speak in English. Like, oh,
It's
it's
it's odd
awesome.
because when we're with our, especially my generation, when we come here, our parents they have to go to work, and then we go to school for 8 hours, 8.5 hours, and all of our friends, even though most of my friends are Vietnamese, but we speak English a lot. So this is how I communicate a lot when I'm not at home, and we're not at home a lot. So English has like it kind of like overpowering my Vietnamese. And now working, you go to work for 8.5 hours. I used to I used to work with just all English speaking people. So at work for 8.5 hours, I just spoke English only. So I feel yeah, unfortunately, I do feel more comfortable speaking English than Vietnamese, but I've learned, and I've bettered myself recently, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
It's proof that practice make it perfect, right? Like you
for
speak
sure,
English every day. That's why you feel more comfortable.
yeah.
And
Mhm,
my husband too. He used to speak English all the time because he was born
right.
here. And
Mhm.
after we married, I'm speaking with me all the time, all day. And now his
Yeah.
Vietnamese is very good.
Yeah,
Like it's went
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
So
if you surround
beside
yourself. Oh,
like speaking and communication and appear on social media, is there any challenge you need to face when you start this business?
I mean, for sure, I've never really, like what we're doing right now, like looking and staring at the screen and start talking to yourself. That was really weird, you know?
The process.
That was really weird. And then I had to do it so much. Like the first time that we did a live together, I had to really stare at myself. Oh, I don't even know how many videos I took of myself, from my phone, just talking to myself weird, just to practice, just so that I can prepare for a live stream. So that was a challenge. And being able to stay focused and not be so nervous too. You know what I mean? I have done live streams where people ask me questions, and I just totally, because I was so nervous. You know what I mean? So I couldn't fully catch what they were asking me. So yeah, so I just answered things that wasn't being asked. Oh, Helen, I think you froze. Or I think the internet just not connecting very well. Sorry, everyone. I guess we'll just have to wait for Helen to come back to get reconnected. think she's back. Hello.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it's so weird because it's too hot in Melbourne. So it appear on my screen that's your phone is too hot.
temperature's high?
You can't use it until it's
Oh,
cooled
yeah.
down.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have to hold it on my hand. Oh, lucky I can come back. Yeah, so where were we? Yeah,
oh,
so you have to practice and speak to yourselves a lot.
yeah, right. Yeah,
To that point.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As me too. I remember my first video. I sent it to my coach, and she was like, "What are you doing?" Because I can't just because I can't remember in my head. That's what I'm saying. So I was like,
Right. Yeah.
so crazy. But now like I improve, and with even I'm not ready. I clap that I start this business 8 months ago because I learned a lot from it.
Mhm.
I remember they say never settle for the second best, and I think my life could be better. I will able to control my day. I want to be with my son whenever I want to, and my husband as well. And hello, chị Bunny. She say hi. And we all have the same dream that we can travel the world and maybe spend more time with our kids and even like retire early. When I say retire, I don't mean that you just quit your job and do nothing.
Right.
I just mean you can control your life. You have the freedom. And when I
Right.
talk about freedom, yeah, it's just not about doing what you love, but you can say no to what you don't.
Mhm. For sure. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
mean that's why I that's one of the another reason why I joined too. Not just because of, I needed another source of income, but I needed more freedom,
Yeah.
time freedom for myself later. I like I said, I don't have a family, and I live with my parents right now, and I want to be able to reduce my working hours later, so that when my parents are older, then I want to be able to have time to take care of them, both time, freedom in time and freedom with finance. And this business
Yeah.
offers both of those two important factors. So that's why I joined.
Yeah. And also, even how I used to be work very hard. Like I work 6-7 days a week, and I
Mm,
never can achieve my freedom. I thought I could, but then I realized I couldn't. I just trading time for money, and
mhm,
if I keep doing that, I never get my freedom. And my son is grow up so
right,
quick.
right.
Yeah.
They grow up
And
so fast.
I know.
Yep. One blink of an eye, and there's like, they're in school, and then they're graduating from school, and they have their own life, and you just can't take any of that back. You can't go back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And when they grow up a little bit, they have their friend, have their own life. Like we met, they're gonna marry and have their own family, and
Yeah.
we just, I just want.
Right.
Of course, they're gonna do it anyway, but I want
But
on their wedding day, or I can
right.
remember our memory that I spent in time with him. I
Hmm.
I saw he walking in first step with my own eye.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, it's so beautiful that this business can give us. It's not about only money. It's sometimes about the memory and time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Right.
priceless, right?
Yeah, it's priceless. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if we can do it, why not? We have an option. Why not? Right? It's not like it's not presented to us. You just have to look more into it, do some research. If it fits what you're looking for, then join us. If not, then
Yeah.
you have the right to say no. So, and
Yeah.
then this is the business for, I mean, especially for younger moms, you know, um, to have time to spend time with their young children. It's pretty much for everyone, really, but especially for those moms, that they want to have more time with their children. Then, yeah, it's really is the perfect. I mean, it takes time to build up your business for sure, but once you have everything ready, steady, stable, then you have all the freedom that you need. So
Yeah. So everything in life is like you need to put effort into it. This is absolutely is not a quick risk scheme.
it's not you can't be rich overnight with this business.
No,
Not at all.
yeah, and I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a job that you love and give you stable income, that's great because there's a lot of people they working just for money. They don't even like enjoy what they're doing. And if you have a job that you love and like give you income to support your family, you're very lucky. But then you never know what's gonna happen. Life is very unpredictable. Like 3-4 years ago, we would have think there's a virus that shut the whole world down.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
you never know what's gonna happen next. So if you don't have a plan B for your family, you book yourself and your family at risk. Do you reckon?
Agree. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am a living proof of that, because I'm so comfortable. I was so comfortable in my, like I said, in my comfort zone. I'm happy with my job, happy doing what I love doing what I'm doing at my full-time job. But I needed to have a plan B because life is, like you said, unpredictable. You don't know what's going to
Yeah.
happen. If I were to lose my job, what am I going to do? I don't have a
Exactly.
husband to support me. What am I going to do? So, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Ji, for coming and sharing your story today. It was great
No,
talking
thank
to you.
you. Yeah.
And I hope. What time is nighttime, right?
It is nighttime over here. It is 9:44. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Ready to bed?
Ready.
Okay, so I wish you have a nice dream tonight, and I wish
Thank
you
you.
all the luck in this business. And
You
I
too.
reckon you will be a good leader in this business, and you should be proud of yourself because you are here, you are doing life, you
Right.
fight your fear, and you did it.
Yep. We all should be proud of ourselves for, especially those that
Yeah,
are, in this business, because we took action. We all had a dream, and then we follow our dream. So we all should
exactly.
be very proud of ourselves. You too, Helen. And I wish you the same. Best wishes, best of luck and lots of success. And
Thank
see
you.
what else? Health and happiness.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Jay. And I guess I might see you sometime in my live series in
Oh yeah.
Vietnamese version.
Oh, for sure. I will be prepped up for that one for sure.
Okay, so have a good night, Jay. Bye. Thank you everyone
Thank
for listening.
you. Bye.